Hi Pisces, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for January 6th through the 20th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Okay. Six of Swords. Moving on from an unhealthy situation to a healthier one, whether that is within the relationship or just solo or to another relationship. We shall see. Oftentimes this is just transitioning to a healthier place or stopping the fighting and getting to the bottom of the issue and sorting it out without emotion. But again, it could be leaving the relationship instead of working it out within the relationship. This also is about the help of friends or someone to helping you transition. So it could be either friends, family, or it could actually be a therapist. Four of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Death, Queen of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Wands. Yikes. Okay. All right. So I'm going to clarify with these where it makes sense to do so. And you can see all that good. Yay. Okay. So it looks like they're just kind of taking a timeout and taking a breather. In reality, though, they are firmly ensconced by themselves. They like being by themselves. They prefer it. They want to only worry about theirs and their own. So this is probably someone, Pisces, that you're not connected to right now. If you are, there doesn't seem like there's very much of a connection. Because this would suggest somebody that's taken some time out, rest and recuperation, or is taking a mental break from something, if not a physical separation. So this is probably, for this reading, we're talking about somebody you've been separated from, most likely. If not, this is somebody that you are involved with, but it feels like they're just kind of pulled back and they're kind of laying low, and they might have asked for some space, but in reality they really do want to be by themselves. However, it looks like there is in fact a disconnect, because this is them saying that they're done. They're telling you that they're done. Why are they done? Okay. Death, clarifying death. They're done. They are done and done and done. And this is, they feel very clear-headed and strongly about this decision. Why? Can't pull the Death card again, that's for dang sure. Why? Why are they just like cutting to the chase, no holds barred? This could be them also, well, no. As I say, going online, but they're done. There's nothing about cheating here. That didn't cause a cheat. They're done. Why is the Queen of Swords there? Why? Okay, so they're done because they either can't get over what happened in the past, or they're interested in somebody from their past. This is a soulmate connection here. So it could be that they're done with you, Pisces. What your partner's telling you is that they are done because there's a connection to somebody from their past. They're very clear. They've made that decision. Pisces, I'm sorry. This person feels angry. It feels like there's a coldness. They either think that you're a bitch, or that they just are like on the warpath, honestly. And this is weird because this is a soulmate connection. This is karmic here. So I mean, and we got 2 6s. Okay, what's 2 6s? Intuitively, this feels like, how damn, you know? Two sixes is irritability. This feels like, okay, all right. So it doesn't look like they're talking to you, okay? So maybe what you've heard is that, well, it's not what they're telling you per se. What they tell you, basically, all right, it looks like they're taking a break in time out, when in reality, they're telling you it's over, and that they're lots of swords energy here. We got the death with the sword. We got the queen of swords. And this is like them, 4 of swords, 6 of swords, 5 of swords. This is taking no prisoners. They are adamant about their position. Jeez Louise, they will, cut your thing off or out. You cut your heart out. This is someone being adamant about their position here. And they really want to move forward and move on. They want to be victorious in this situation, and they will do whatever they have to get to preserve their own interests at this point. What the hell happened? My God. Pisces. Somebody they are, and it's weird because it's like typically this is someone that you're connected to, but this person feels like they are completely cut off from you. Okay, what's the 6 of Wands about? Oh my God. They're trying to move on, this is about them moving on, trying to learn how to adjust to their new normal. So is this recent, or is this been for a while? What in the heck happened here? Let me see. I'm going to pull 3 cards to see what the hell's going on. Okay, well, wow. That's passive aggressive. Hold on a minute. I said 3, not 3 piles. Thank you very much. Okay. Trying that again. Take 2. 3 cards, please, for their feelings. Because I feel intense anger here, Pisces. I feel like somebody is angry. Pisces. Why? 3 cards as to why this? Why? Stop. Wow. Okay, so again with the swords, we got 8 of swords. We've got feeling like they're in a mental prison. There's a fear there. There's been some kind of epiphany or complete destructive upheaval, and it's left somebody battle scarred and world. Okay, so something happened in the relationship that basically, it's almost like this person felt trapped for a while. They didn't know what to do, and then something happened. Something was revealed. Something came in and completely destroyed it just wreaked havoc, and that was the end. Like they're like completely defensive now, and they're nobody's getting in there. However, I see moving on, right? But I don't see any 10s here. There's a death card. So I was like, maybe it's not over. This is karmic though. This is, with every ending there's a new beginning, but it's also karmic, but we're not at a 10. So this is somebody that is loaded for bear. They are pissed. Whatever this tower event was, it completely just, that was the ending. They couldn't take anymore. They might have felt like, I've stayed by you through thick and thin, or this or that or whatever, and I am so done, I can't take anymore, and I will fight with everything I've got for what I believe in here, what I'm protecting. And that's kind of doubling down on this. And this, I think this is about them. It's over because they're looking with clarity at the past. Either they are interested in reaching out online to somebody from their past. They're very clear about this decision, maybe to reconnect with old friends, an old flame, or this is them examining the past and just not being able to get past it. They're holding grudges. This was a very karmic relationship, though. I could feel it. I could feel the intensity. Holy cow. Oh, what's this 4 of Pentacles about? Sorry, let me move this over here. This is Four of Pentacles. But yeah, okay, so your advice, Pisces, you stay where you're at. No reaching out. This is about self-preservation at this point. Do not engage. You stay in your own domain, area, circle, lane, whatever you want to call it. But this is about you being unto yourself right now. Kind of like how this is right here. This is you. You keep to yourself. Do not engage. Do not reach out. Pisces. Okay, so this is security, control, and stability. And then we've got maybe reaching out, maybe a new interest, communication, fast and hard. So this, I don't think it's with your partner though, Pisces. I think this is about you protecting and preserving and acting in your own interests and being able to focus back on yourself now, and maybe a new interest will be born from that. Like all of a sudden, once you kind of get recentered and grounded and back, you feel like you're back in control, a new interest is going to pop up. I don't think this is about reaching out to the other person. I think that would be very ill-advised. I think this is about you keeping things light. If there is a new interest, it's all about you keeping it on your terms. And it could be interested in moving somewhere else. It could be you have a chance now to travel, to do what you want to do. This could be, now that you're, like I said, grounded and recentered again, you going after and pursuing what interests that interest you, things that you want to do, finding new interests, things moving quickly, picking up for you. This could also be about messages, about communication, but this is about keeping things on lockdown. So this is confusing to me. There's a couple of scenarios I gave, so see which one fits, but that's, you just please be careful with it. Whatever new interest you have in any kind of communication or involvement or things happening fast, even traveling, please be careful. Please make sure that your interests are first and foremost, that you're protecting yourself, that, self-preservation is first. This is going to fly out. Clarity, freedom, and solution. Rising above. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Yeah. So we've got, it's almost like once you regain control of yourself and you pull back your energy, you ground. This is about you going, hey, what's that over there? And we've got two over water here. So this could be travel. This could be you starting to travel or reach out to other people, reconnect with other people once you get centered again. Okay, Pisces. I'm going to pull another one, Pisces. This one's coming up a lot. Letting go, attachment, restriction, fear. This probably was quite the doozy, Pisces, for you. So this is all about you kind of coming up for air after a period of being down and dealing emotionally with this so that you can let it go and rise above and start to branch out again, start to reach out. Not to this person. I don't think that's advised. I think this is about you moving on and going forward, pursuing your own interests, not being connected to anybody for a while. If you do have any interest, just keep it light. Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Pisces. Damn it. This, no, that, well, it's not bad. I mean, true love. But this, I don't want you to get false hope. I'm sorry. I got a bad feeling about this, Pisces. I don't think reconnecting is the answer. I don't know that many of you are thinking about that. However, this would suggest that this person was pretty darn pivotal for you. But they're not there. So I think that's why this speaks to, these were your feelings. It was true love, and because of that, you're having to deal with the fallout of trying to regain some sense of, control out of self-preservation, going into lockdown mode, conserving, not reaching out, going kind of like the hermit, and you're having to deal with the fallout and learning your new normal, sort of releasing the attachment, because this was a very important relationship to you. There was that true love there. There was that you thought you were soulmates. I mean, but now instead of that, you're reviewing the past and realizing, you know what, this just wasn't going to work, or this didn't work. And it's painful. Honestly. Pisces. Something happened though. I don't know what the heck that tower event was, but it left either you or this person loaded for bear. Pisces. Okay, so just so you know, we got, you know, 2 8s here, but these are both 11s. So this is finally getting to that perfect moment of clarity and peace to where you can finally start to see things for what they are. If only for a moment, you're starting to get to the place now where you feel kind of like you can appreciate those pockets of time when you aren't consumed with either anxiety or just thinking about this and trying to process this and revisiting the past and going through the cycles of grief. You're starting to come to that point where you have those pockets of time where you forget about it for 15 minutes or you kind of let it go, and you're really able to start treasuring that because you're finding your way back to who you are. Sometimes they say, or I've read that, you know, it's not so much that we miss the other person, we just miss the parts of ourselves that we gave away or that we invested in that relationship, the time lost, you know? Okay. All right. So this is you probably thinking of moving on as well, which I obviously would be best here because even though there was a love there, there's a tower event that was insurmountable for both of you. Okay, all right, Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. I wish you luck processing this. It looks like you've kind of been through it. I hope to see you in the next reading, and I thank you for stopping by. Take care. Hi, Pisces. Welcome to your unexpected reading for January 11th, through January 25th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. 2 more. I hate it when it does that. There we go. What's going on here with this? Yeah. Oops. 8 of Wands. Things happening quickly. Fast communication leading to a new solution, resolution of something. Quick movement. It could be travel, could be car trouble, could be getting a new car. Anything with movement or communication happening swiftly. Could be messages being sent back and forth, talking back and forth. The Hermit. So this could be a Virgo involved, but it's about you going inward, withdrawing with purpose to do some soul searching, quiet time, solitude, purposeful isolation, learning from past mistakes. All right, so we've got a relationship of longevity and security and commitment here that ended. And we'll see who it ended with. There's been an ending. This is, walking away. And then we got fighting, and we've got we got a Queen of Wands here. Interesting. All right, so let's get a court card here. Who is this ending with, this accomplishment, this ending? 2 ending cards and walking away. Ooh, no wonder you're pulling away. What's this ending with? So it could be another Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that you had this ending with. It was a secure, long-standing relationship. And you had this ending with this person. It could be about finding that security and that, so your challenge for the next 2 weeks, or at least the beginnings of this challenge, the beginnings of security for yourself, of establishing a firm foundation for yourself. You've already had the longevity with someone. That I think the challenge will be to do it for yourself. And you might not feel as secure as you like. And there's been an ending with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It could be male or female. Maybe you felt like you had the world with this person because you did have that established longevity and stability and security, and yet here we are walking away. Why? You got the security and then you're walking away. Wait, what? And we've got conflict and tension here. Why? Is it because this Queen's coming in, upsetting the apple cart? We got 2 8s. What's 2 8s? New knowledge. New knowledge. So did you find something out and that's what made you want to leave, Pisces? Or is it that, you're doing some soul searching here and you're kind of realizing, you know what, I didn't love them as much as I thought I did, or maybe they didn't love me like they should have. What's this 8 of Cups about? Doing the right thing and speaking your mind. This could be trying to find... So you're leaving this relationship behind. Is it that you're going online to find, to try and get your needs met? Is that what part of this isolation is? Going online and trying to get your needs met? Is this talking to a friend that's going to help you see things clearly and help you figure out the right thing to do? And in fact, that leaving it in the past is the right thing to do, and you've talked with a friend that has helped you realize that? Or is this you just coming to your own realization after doing some soul searching that the right thing to do, the balanced thing to do, is to walk away, is to leave it behind? And yet here's this secure relationship that you're walking away from. That's probably what's surprising here, is that you had this relationship, but then it ended. Okay, so what's this 5 of Wands about? Is this internal? This always makes me feel like it's inside, like this is membranes, this is blood work, or capillaries, membranes, all that membranous tissue, and this is an inner conflict here. What's that about? Balance, patience, compassion, happiness, being content with the situation. Huh. This is Queen of Wands about you. Okay, wow. So it's not so much a person, it's the idea is that you need to be more... What's this? Pisces, we got the 8 of Wands again. So I think this is about you acting swiftly, quickly, and confidently in creating your own stability. It's funny because Cancer got the same kind of thing about being by themselves and creating anew. There was the Hermit card for Cancer as well. We got 2 Kings here. That's minor counsel. So I think this is about you getting a little bit of help, but you kind of being on your own right now. No matter how conflicted you feel or not, this is about you taking charge of your own environment. Some of you are going to be talking to someone to help figure out what the right thing to do is, and they're probably going to suggest walking away. You might feel conflicted, and you need to take some time out, get some perspective, and as much as you can, try to be... This is about somebody being independent and being happy with their situation, getting what they want. So, is there guilt? Is this guilt? Do you feel guilt about walking away, Pisces, and not wanting to be with this person anymore? I mean, because you've got all this right here. You've got this longevity and stability. This is a treasure chest, and you're wanting to walk away from it. Wait, why? What? Did somebody come along and... Okay. All right. What's this Hermit about? Well, you know what? What's this 10 of Cups coins about? Maybe that'll help. What's this 10 of coins about? Some kind of heartbreak involving deception or lies to this once steady, happy, stable home. So, or maybe it was just heartbreaking that even though you had this, there wasn't a whole lot of there for you, Pisces. You need your freedom and you need your emotional connection. And maybe it wasn't there. It was just all brass tacks and pragmatics, and you just couldn't, it wasn't fulfilling anymore. It kind of broke your heart and you felt like you need to break free. And so there's this ending with this Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio and walking away, doing the right thing and cutting things off, just cutting things off completely, just walking away. So you're walking away from stability, longevity. Life was good and you just completely walked away because you needed to get away to heal because of all the conflict, and you got what you wanted. Are you happy? And I'm not saying that to be facetious. I'm saying, is this you being happy? Because this is a lot to walk away from right here. Like, this is, you kind of had it made here and you walked away. And according to anybody you're talking to, or even, you know, this was the right thing to do. Walking away. It's about self-preservation, about things happening quickly, about you sort of creating this for yourself now and keeping things close to the vest. Not really, this is you dating a lot, but not really settling on one person, Pisces. I don't feel like this is someone coming in. I feel like this is advice for you to be what you couldn't, to have those connections and that warmth and that exciting time to be around people that are confident like you are, to go places, do things, have those adventures, and just to have everything, the family, the connection, the social, everything that maybe you felt was lacking over here. And it's all going to happen very fast. And the idea is to create it as well for yourself and to start building. It's not going to be a 10, but this is something. You can start building what you walked away from for yourself. It's going to happen fast and you're going to be creating it fast. I think maybe this was kind of stifling for you, this relationship. It was solid and stable and secure, awesome, but it wasn't life-giving. Like, it wasn't any, you had no reason to leave, and yet you weren't happy. And I'm not saying you should have stayed. I'm saying that it's to everybody else, they're like, wait, what? But it was the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. Okay. Things are going to happen very quickly. There's probably going to be communication, but I think this is more like social times, though. I don't know with this person. It doesn't look like you and this person are talking. Whoever you broke away from, it doesn't look like you're talking. There might be some internal guilt going on. All of this is very solitary energy. I don't see this as a coupled partnership. I see it as a coupled partnership has ended with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or somebody that was probably, I mean, look at this. We got stability and longevity, and we've got a very loving, receptive, emotionally generous, safe, capable mate. And yet, we've got walking away. So it just wasn't there for you, Pisces. No shame there. It's just, I think that's what the kicker is. You're like, you know what? I'm up and out. It's the right thing to do. And I've decided, I've made a decision, and whoosh, there we go. Pisces. Yep, walking away, doing your own thing. You have everything you need to do what you want to do and to make a big difference in your life just by taking small steps each day, doing the little things that are eventually going to build up to that security and longevity for yourself. And not that that's everything, but everybody wants to find a fit and a place in the world, and to know that you can keep a roof over your head, and you know you can eat. And this is doing one small thing a day to build towards that. Purpose, direction, taking your first steps. Consider what you want to do, why you want to do it, choose your direction, and start. Doesn't have to make sense, doesn't have to be a lot, just little baby steps. This is the ending card, and this is the ending card. So, yowza. There has been an ending. Completion. The cycle with that person is complete. Pisces. Pisces. Wonder Woman. Diana. This is focused intention. Okay, so again with this, doing something each day, setting that intention, acting with confidence, going forward, creating, doing something, constant movement, Keep your actions focused on your target and you will make your mark. So, like I said, things are going to be happening quickly for you to start building again what you walked away from for yourself. Okay. It's funny. This is a solitary reading. This isn't just about you, Pisces. This is a person you ended with. I feel like this is a friend. I don't feel like this is someone coming in for you. I don't feel like this is someone coming in for you. I feel like this is all about you creating for yourself. Pisces. Pisces. Get back here. Pisces. To the sea, reversed. That just means that it's a message of protection, that they really want you to hear this. Hold on, let me see here. I am not proficient with this deck yet, but I really like the messages. All right. When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, this whole thing is about moving forward. There is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You are in a natural cycle, so know that things will flow again in due course. There is no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn to flow, even when the tide is going out. Relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again. Yes. So this is like cycles in and out, back and forth, ebb and flow. The ending, the cycle. Relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again. An ancient mariner's saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and repair their nets. So again, doing one small thing every day, starting to build upon what you have, starting to, and things are going to happen quickly, and you're going to be in the middle of it, creating and doing and going and enjoying. It's a very social, vivacious, exuberant personality here. All right. Okay, Pisces. That is what I have for you. It is not relationship centered so much as you in the aftermath of a relationship and like, okay, now what? And they're like, don't worry. It's going to happen. Slow down. Just do little baby steps. Keep the faith. Keep your focus. One small thing a day. Just trust. All right. That is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care. Hi Pisces, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for January 15th through February 14th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Free People Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. That was a 10 of Pentacles that flipped, so yay, you're in a good spot. We'll see what that's about, but fingers crossed, right? All right. What else for Pisces for the Harsh Truth? Harsh Truth for Pisces. Page of Pentacles, all right. Wheel of Fortune. Death card. Knight of Swords. Six of Pentacles. There's that 10 of Pentacles. Temperance. All right, so we got Aquarius, Scorpio, Sagittarius. All right, let me get the little guys here. So we've got an ending here. We've got a new beginning. Clean slate, starting over. All right. What's this Wheel of Fortune, Pisces? What are you doing? Are you reconsidering something? You wanting to make amends? This Wheel of Fortune. I don't think you're wanting to make amends. I think you're fine. Maybe you're wanting to make peace with something, not so much amends. What's this Wheel of Fortune about for Pisces? The World. Okay. What's this Death card about? The Lovers. What's this? Knight of Swords. Queen of Wands. Whoa. Okay. All right. So, okay. Hold on a minute. What's this? Six of Pentacles. What's this? Six of Pentacles. Just because I don't want to start shooting my mouth off. And then, okay. That's Pisces or Cancerian there. That's the High Priestess. Okay. So, what's this? 10 of Pentacles. The Moon. All right. The pièce de résistance. Okay, here's the thing. This could go either way. Either you're, Pisces, you're thinking that this ending might be negotiable again. Like there might be like an upswing now. Like this ending might be reversible, right? And that there might, you might be, I don't know. It's part of you is can't tell if you want someone to come back and make it right, or if you're sitting there with your arms folded, or if you're wanting a chance to make it right. The thing is that there was probably some kind of communication. Somebody probably reached out somehow, unexpectedly so, not to do anything other than to heal or just kind of like wave a flag, like truce. Like there's a truce flag. Somebody's waving to somebody. Is that why you're rethinking this ending? Because it's somebody, if it hasn't happened yet, it's coming. Somebody's going to be reaching out unexpectedly. And I think your person, it might be because they're also reconsidering. They're hoping that maybe this can kind of heal or transform the relationship. Because there's an ending. There's been an ending. There's no doubt about that. But it could be that both of you are kind of on the same page about this. If it's not that, if this is not about somebody reaching out, then this is, are you still thinking it? This is you starting anew by yourself and wanting to do it right this time. This is you looking to the future, your own future. If this is without this person, if it's not about reconciliation, this is you looking to your own future and being like, well, next time I'm going to hold out for this. Next time I'm going to make darn sure that I am listening to my gut and my intuition about what is right, about what feels right to me, about what I want. And if it doesn't feel right, if this is somebody that I'm just kind of molding myself around, because Pisces have a tendency to do that. You're really fluid, so you're great. You're very easygoing about things. Why not? But then 6 months later, you're like, I'm not happy. And I need my freedom. I need fluidity. I need you to not need me so much. So this is you still spending time thinking about this ending and thinking about what you want differently. This is not a dating time for you. This is not a going out time right now. This is, at least for the Pisces I'm reading for, your focus is kind of not really social. It's really inward. It's focusing on yourself and wanting to figure out what you want to do differently next time. It's like you've been liberated almost. And it's because you've been thinking about this and starting to come to terms with this ending or breakup and starting to understand things. What's his temperance about for Pisces? What's his temperance about for Pisces? Ten of Wands. Okay. This was, I think that's why we got the 10 of Wands here. Could very well be that that's why you want to do things very differently next time, is because this was a heck of a load to carry, this relationship. And processing it and parsing it out and figuring it out has been equally a load. Like this is, and there might be some frustration too, because it feels like this is all on you to figure out. And for all you know, your person is just, off and running, dandy and carefree and doing their thing. And you're like, I'm left to deal with the fallout of this. And I feel depleted and I'm mad because I didn't get my needs met, all in the name of love. And then you go off and do your own thing. And then here I am holding the bag. Okay, so what's this Temperance about? What's this Temperance about? Okay, so don't be surprised when we've got the Ace of Pentacles here, we got the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, Lovers. Don't be surprised. It could go either way. For some of you, this is all about you looking to the future and having a hard line on what you will and won't do the next time around. For the Pisces that I'm reading for in that scenario, you're not interested in dating right now. You're just like, meh, I'm still dealing with all of this, and I want to make darn sure that it doesn't happen this way again. I really want to get in touch with how I'm feeling and what I want, and know thyself. For the other set of you, this could be somebody reaching out of the blue. You two have been thinking of each other, and they have had a change of heart. You've never stopped thinking about the ending, and we've got someone that wants to work it out. Honestly, it's like they want to undo what was done. They want to undo it. They hold themselves, they're aware of their fault and culpability, and they're not aware of everything. Like, they kind of got blinders on still, but they feel like there was some unfinished business. And I mean, we got the Wheel of Fortune and the World card here, and they don't know what to do, but they feel a sense of duty or obligation, like, well, I want to make this right. Six of Pentacles here. So this very well could be someone not really knowing all. It's weird. It's like they're kind of doing it unexpectedly and blindly, you know? We got the Moon card here. We got the Knight of Swords. Like, I don't really know. I can't really tell, but I feel like this isn't right. I feel like we shouldn't have left things the way it was. So is it a reconciliation offer, or is it someone just going, you know what, I feel like we left things in a really crappy way, and I feel like I should apologize, or I feel like I need to clear some things up with you. I don't understand why this happened, but I don't want to leave it like that. So that's not reconciliation, but it's somebody reaching out unexpectedly to at least amend or atone. For some of you, it could lead to reconciliation. But we got the Ace of Pentacles here. That's why I'm like, oh, what's that all about? Page of Pentacles. Is this someone kind of wanting to reach back out tentatively and see maybe if there's a chance to kind of restore things, at least at least to wipe the slate clean, and so that you can both go off in peace? Or is this someone that's baby steps wanting to reconcile? You'll know, because your situation and your time will tell, obviously, but I think they're still kind of hoping that there's something there, and it might start with an apology, or it might start with reaching out to amend, and then maybe they'll segue into hoping they can make things up to you, quite possibly. But it feels like it starts with unexpected communication or reaching out from this person, and they're going to be very, like, at least it feels like they're going to act like they're very happy and their life's going great, and they just wanted to check on you, and hey, I just wanted to clear this up, but actually they're kind of second guessing. They're reviewing the past, and they're starting to wonder. That doesn't have to lead to anything. They might chicken out. You might be like, oh, hell no. Like, you might give the very strong impression that this is not happening. Do not try me. But I think they're going to gauge your reaction, and then they're going to go from there, because this is someone that feels like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just showed up here. I took a left turn, and here I am. Hi, how are you? You want to go get some coffee? No? Okay, awesome. Thanks. You know what I mean? It's I don't know why I just showed up. I'm sorry. I'll go away now. Unless you want me to come in and have coffee. I just want to say I'm sorry. Okay, thanks. Bye. Like, it's kind of like that. But then if you were receptive, who knows how they might act. Like, Okay. All right. That's for Pisces. This could just be, oh, there you are, deliberating. This could just be, it was enough for them to reach out that you feel vindicated. It doesn't need to go any further than that. You don't even have to answer. But you just feel like, okay, that has kind of set things to rights. Now I can get on with my own life and my own future and my own, like, what's possible and ahead for me only. It could very well be that you're just looking by yourself. But there's something about them reaching out unexpectedly, and then it kind of wipes the slate clean, whether you want to continue to communicate with them and see where it goes, or you're just like, you know what, I'm not even going to respond, but that set me free. Thank you very much. Off we go. And you don't ever speak to them again, or however it is, things are set back to rights. You are vindicated, or you're kind of picked back up and dusted off. It's like a reset. All right. And there's that adjusting, that trying to make a decision, that sort of thing. Not in a bad way, just like, okay, well, now what do I want to do? For some of you, it's this adjusting to the new normal thing. You know, I mean, we got the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, starting anew, off on your own. But it kind of feels like you're reconsidering. It feels like this person reaches out, and then you're like, okay, well, maybe. Doesn't mean you do anything about it, but you do consider it, because all of a sudden this ending is up for negotiation again for both of you. So I don't know what the heck happened, but somebody got a wild hair, and then they reached out to you, and you're both on the same page. But I think this might be about you going, I just don't know. But then here we've got you considering and making baby steps. So I'm just saying, maybe that's what you're considering. Like, should I? Should I? What else for Pisces? Baby steps, dude. Create. Oh, come on. Create. I don't know about that. I like this if this is you creating for your future. I like that for you. I don't know if I like you reconsidering with this person. I kind of feel like you just are better suited for seeing what's out there for yourself. I think what's done is done. The way this feels, it feels like, I mean, you know your dynamic. It's your reading. It's your life. You do. But this feels like what's done is done. And instead of this being a reconnection, it should just be a reset. And then you two go off on your separate ways. Because don't forget how hard this, you know what I mean? This can be more about you going, thank you very much. And then looking to a very bright, prosperous future. I like that. I hope you're at least consider that. Because there's a reason why you two ended. You know what I mean? And you haven't had an easy time of it either. So, and it's like, you know, then to come back and backslide from, I mean, I vote for this being you being reset and going on seeing what's possible. But again, you do what you want. It feels like this will depend on you and your reaction. So there's that. Just saying. I think your person might be pretty shocked as to even that they reached out or why they reached out, and kind of like, oh my God, this was a bad idea. Or they might all of a sudden be really unsure about, like, oh my gosh, what have I done? So, it was a fluke, or it will be a fluke. They kind of don't have any real idea what to do beyond that. They're just not settled with the things, how things ended or played out. But that doesn't obligate you in any way, and that doesn't mean that, oh my gosh, this person still really cares and loves me. That you come to me out of the blue with no game plan, not even an I'm sorry. Like, you know what I mean? It just so much depends. All right. Especially after what I went through, the first words out of your mouth should be out. You know what I mean? It should be, I'm sorry. You should be crawling to the doorstep. No, not really, but what else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? All right. How is this like? Oh, okay. So yeah, because I always turn it clockwise, but it's like this was like this. So come on. I mean, that doesn't need to be. Okay, so this is That is Judgment reversed and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, what did I just say? This is somebody that didn't have a whole lot of thought in the approach. This is someone who hasn't really figured things out yet. They just think the first step should be maybe reaching back out to you, but there's not a whole lot of thought behind it. This is someone that hasn't really, they might not be okay with the ending, but they're also not really looking at all that they have done, their culpability. They're not really taking responsibility or accountability. And this could quite possibly could be that they haven't made any real change. They're still the same old, same old. So if this person does reach out, don't count on it being because they've changed or they're sorry. I don't think they saw past reaching out to you. I think they kind of expected to maybe pick up where you left off, because you kind of did a lot of work for them. So they were kind of just maybe hoping to show back up, and and maybe that's all it needs to be, is I thank you for your apology, and that's it. I feel like it's going to be more of the same. I like the version of you going off on your own better, but these things are never easy. You do you. Okay. I just know that they might not have given a whole heck of a lot of thought to this at all, and they just want what once was because it was stable and steady for them. It worked for them. It was a lot of work for you. All right. Okay, Pisces. I thank you for stopping by, and I hope this was helpful. Love to you this January, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.